I will never forget the day I first realized that honesty can turn against you. I was 16 back then, a high school student living with my parents and my younger sister. From the outside, we looked like a normal family. My dad worked construction, my mom was an accountant, and my sister and I argued about clothes, the room we shared, and little things. But deep inside, I always felt something was off. I was the good child, the one who got praised for grades, for helping at home, for not causing problems. My sister Olya was the opposite. She always got away with everything, her tricks, her lies, even her disrespect. "She's still young," my mom would always say. Maybe that was when my inner rebellion started. Being the older one meant more responsibilities and less freedom. I saved every penny I could. Birthday gifts, pocket money, whatever my grandma sometimes gave me. I had a dream, to take English courses and one day leave our small town for a better life. I hid my money inside a book on the shelf. I thought it was safe. Until one morning, I noticed some of it was missing. Then again, and again. My stomach sank. Only one person had access to my hiding spot. My sister. I didn't want to believe it. I shared everything with her. My clothes, my time, even my secrets. But the truth was clear. When I first asked, she laughed in my face. "Are you serious? You think I'd steal from you?" she said, looking so confident I almost believed her. But when my last 200 hryvnias disappeared, money I had been saving for textbooks, I knew for sure. I felt betrayed. It wasn't about the money, it was about trust, about the fact that the person I grew up with had stolen my dream. At night, I cried into my pillow. I was ashamed to tell my parents, ashamed that my own sister could do this. But eventually, I gathered the courage. One evening, I told my parents everything. I expected comfort, support, for my mom to hug me and say, "Don't worry, we'll handle this." But instead, she looked at me coldly. "Are you serious right now? It's just money. Why are you making things up and accusing your sister?" My hands were shaking. "But it's gone. And she spends money all the time. This isn't a coincidence." Olya stood next to me, pretending to hold back tears. "Mom, I didn't take anything. She just hates me." And then my mom said the words that broke me. "You've always been too proud, too self-righteous. If this continues, we'll send you to military school. Maybe then you'll learn respect." I froze. My heart shattered. Me, the one who always tried to be perfect, was now the villain in my own home. After that, I couldn't talk to my mom for weeks. My home no longer felt safe. I stopped saving money. I stopped talking about my dreams. I started hiding my feelings, wearing a fake smile, pretending everything was fine. It took me years to let go of the pain. I eventually forgave, not for them, but for myself. Carrying resentment was heavier than releasing it. This story taught me something important. Even the people closest to you can betray you, but you always have a choice, to remain a victim or to grow stronger. I chose the second. What about you? Be honest. Would you forgive your sister for stealing and your mother for blaming you instead?